Hi there, beautiful thrivers. Welcome back to another video with Thriving in Chaos. It is WTF. I think that this is probably going to drop on Thursday instead of Wednesday, but it's WTF regardless. Weekly tracking of finances. So thank you guys for being here. Click that subscribe button, like the video, and let's go. Hi everyone. I hope you guys are doing good. I hope that things are going well for you. I have been working so hard on our garden. We finally got just about everything planted. We still have probably like 10% more of things to plant, waiting for some more soil, and then we'll plant the last remaining things, which I'm excited about. But it just looks so good. We've got some plants in there. I did end up buying some like already seeded, already germinated plants so that we kind of got a head start since I feel like we're just a little bit late in our planting. So I felt like getting some already pre-started plants would help out. So I did that. And we did plant seeds as well. So we'll just see what happens. This is my first time ever like running a garden. So I've been doing all the research and doing all the things, and I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. I'm really excited. I think the first time I ever get any bearing fruit or vegetables, I'm just going to be like so proud of myself. Anyway, how are you guys doing? I hope all is well with you. Before we get started with this WTF, let me go ahead and grab today's prompt card. If you're new to my videos, this is a prompt card. It's basically a conversation starter. So I'll ask and answer the question on the card in this video, and you guys can put your answers in the comments below. Just a little something to help us get to know each other better. So today's prompt card is, how long can you go without checking your phone? As long as it takes to do this video. No, actually, lately has not been very much because of the fact that I'm planting. So when I was planting gardens and working on my garden and building the things that I was building, no, I didn't have time to check my phone. So I think, how long can I go? Maybe a few hours if I'm preoccupied. If I'm not preoccupied and I don't have anything else to do, that's a tough one because I get bored. So, how long can I go? I probably can go a few hours. How long will I go? It's a different story. Let me know your answers in the comments below. All right, so let me wipe the water off of my mat here. That was just my wipe off all the marker rag that I just use over and over. Anyway, let's go ahead and get into this past week, which is the 10th through the 16th. If this is the first time ever watching one of my WTF Wednesday or Thursday or whenever this drops day video, basically what I like to do is I go through the past week of expenses. We track everything here. We track bank, which is our debit card spending. We track our credit card spending, our cash spending, and all of our bills that come out on auto pay. So it's basically a tracking of everything. This is what I use basically for our cash stuffing journey. I have to do this because a lot of what we spend is digital. So I have to track everything. So if this is something that you're interested in doing, just be aware that you're going to have to track your digital expenses because that has nothing to do with the cash that you're spending. So it's important to track them. If you get behind, it could really, screw you in the end. Let's just be honest. I have no idea where my green pen ran off to. I have zero clue. So we're just going to use black for credit card spending this time. So basically, let's just go through it. Let's start with our bank spending. There wasn't very much because we did spend mostly cash, which you will see that, but there was some bank spending. On the 12th, my hubby had to get a prescription, so this is coming from Health Savings, and that was for $10.58 rounded up. That's 11, and 11 minus 10.58 is 42 cents. So we put that towards our Save the Change, which is basically our account buffer. I'm just building our account buffer so that we can make these purchases without having to put the money first. On the 15th, I have no idea where this is going to come from. I'm going to guess that it's going to be from our business binder. One thing I haven't saved for was the cost to do taxes. So I already did pay, I think we had $1,303 saved from the taxes that I put aside for the YouTube paychecks of last year. But I never started saving for the cost of paying taxes. So they're doing our taxes rather. And without a refund, usually it would just come out of a refund. But considering we're not getting refunds, I also need to start saving for these things. So it was $267 to do our taxes. And I got to figure out where that's going to come from. So I'm just going to start pulling from our business binder. It's just going to have to come out of our side hustles, and that's just how it is. The last one is coming from car maintenance. This one is going to hurt, but we had to because my hubby's brakes was going out. So $469 is what we're going to say it was because we're rounding up. The original cost was $468.60, so that's 40 cents to our Save the Change. And that's going to do it for what we spent with our bank. But let's move on to gas. If you don't know, my hubby uses a credit card specifically for just gas expenses. So when he swipes to get gas with his credit card, it comes here and we just pull that cash and save it up. Let's see. Oops, no, that'll be 30. So 30 is what we're rounding it up to, and it is 31 cents to our Save the Change. On the 12th, also got gas, and that was for 37 even. For the 13th, got gas, and it was for 40 even. And then last one on the 16th, we've got gas, and it was for 28 rounded up, and it was 27.07. So that's 93 cents towards our Save the Change. Goodness, can I speak? Okay, so that is that. That is all the spending that we've done in debit cards and credit cards, which we can go ahead and pull those totals. So let's do that. For gas, we spent a total of $135 for credit card spending, and for debit card spending we spent $747, and we will pull what we spent in cash when we start pulling that cash. Alright, so what I'm going to do now is go ahead and take a few seconds to put my squares on right here, so that I have a cute little checkbox to check off when it's time to do so. So let me do that really quick and we'll get back. I'll set everything up and then we will get started. Alright, so let's start with gas. We know that we spent $135 in gas, so let's go ahead and pull that. We're going to have to get change for sure, but we have $150 there, so we do owe ourselves $15, which I'll write right here so we don't forget, but we can check off the other gases. We won't check this one off till we get the change. Okay, so that is it for this binder, I believe. So we have car maintenance, health savings, and the business binder. So let's go ahead and deal with car maintenance and health savings, which are both in my life maintenance binder. So, I don't know what we're going to have in health savings. Let's see if we can come up with $11. I feel like we have just depleted this, sadly, which we have. Alright, let's do 50, and I need to get 49 back. So, let's worry about that in a minute. Okay. For car, we need 469, which we're gonna just pull this 500 here. That's in the bank. So 500 minus 469 is 31 that we'll need back and change. Alright, this one is, this one is going to be a little bit harder because we didn't account for this, so we've got to pull it from somewhere, and I might just pull it from, no, I don't know if I want to pull it from taxes. Let's see, budget supplies, I've got 100 in office, 200 in equipment. It's sad to see that pull away, but worth it, I guess. 200, what are we looking at? 267. I don't want to deplete everything in there. Let's see. We can take small business, that's 20. So we still owe 47. That's a possibility. I'll put this in here. Alright, so I think that I will work on getting some change for these things. Alright, so we're taking 300 and it was 267, so we need 33 back for that. Alright, let's try and handle that now. Somebody did comment, did you just put that in your $5 savings? Yes, and I usually try and mention it in every video when I am playing with my challenges, is that these are just being repurposed. All of them are being repurposed for the $1 savings challenge. I just forgot to mention that. And I did see somebody comment that, and I apologize for not mentioning it. I'm sure that was kind of confusing. I just haven't had time to respond to any comments at all. Apologies. Alright, so we're going to need 59, 19, or 15, and 31. So I don't think I should be pulling a 50 if I can help it. I might pull the 50, but I don't know. We'll see. 20, 40, 60, 80. What do we have? We have 49, 15, and 31, and 33. What do we have in ones here? Let's do 90. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 100. Wait, that was a 5. Let's see. 20, 40, 60, 80, 90, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 100. So we'll take this 100 and we'll put it in here. We do have a 50, 60, 70, 75, 80, 85, 90, 95, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 100. Well, I guess now we know what's in our $100 saving, or 100 envelope savings. Let me double check. This is 100, 50, 60, 75, 85, 95, 6, 7, 8, 9, 100. Alright, so we've got a lot of change here, and that is so much better in the way of not being so thick. Alright, so we need 15 for gas, 10, 15. We need 49 for health, 20, 40, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We need 33 for the business binder, 20, 31, 2, and 3. And then we need 31 for car maintenance. 20, 31. All right. So this should be 67, 50, 60, 65, 66, 67. There's 3 left, 5 left. I don't know. We'll find out. Let's see if we did this correctly. All right. Let's start with gas. Putting that back. We're putting 15 back. 10 and a 5. So we're officially done with gas. Health savings. And while we're here, we'll go ahead and pull the tracker. We spent so much in cash. And then for life maintenance, for health savings, we owed 49. So 20, 40, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49. Okay, taking care of that. Let's go to car maintenance for 31. 2031. And then last but not least, business binder 33. Oh no, 31. Okay. I'm going to put it back into, I guess, this 2031. I sure hope I'm doing this correctly. You guys can let me know in the comments if I'm not. I do not get offended when you point out where I messed up. So please do that if I have done something that wasn't right. Oh wait, it is 31. I mean 33. My gosh. My brain is not on this, obviously and clearly, but we have finished all of the change. Did we spend anything in this binder? Yes, we spent taxes. We also definitely spent in here. This is where I pulled to really help us with the garden stuff. All right, while we're here, let's go ahead and figure out what we spent in cash this past week. $965 in our life maintenance binder. $965. Make sure I can read my own handwriting. Okay, $1603 for this one. And then $350 for the living expenses binder. So that is a total of $29.18. Let me double check that. So that is everything we spent in cash this past week, $2,918. Of course, you know, we didn't pay this taxes in cash, but I had to pull it, put it in the bank to pay it type of thing. So we still owe taxes. This did not cover everything that we owe. So we still have over $2,000 to pay. We're going to figure that out as we go. Not sure what the game plan is quite yet on that, on how to get that paid off, but we'll do our best. I did file for the extension so that, you know, I'm not penalized. But I don't know. We'll have to come up with $2,000, over $2,000 somehow, some way. Okay, so now that we've gotten that covered, I'm not going to worry about counting it because I know it's going to be skewed since this is all in the bank. But we are going to pull the 135, so let's do that. Of course, I don't have change for that now. Alright, I gotta make change for 50 somewhere. Here we go. Alright, so 120, 30, and 5. So 135 is what goes towards our credit card. The rest of this goes to my spending account, which is a different account, clearly. Alright, so this goes to my back to the bank. Obviously 500 of that is already in the bank. But this needs to go separate because this is credit card, and I basically just let this build all month long as we go, and then I'm able to deposit this and pay off the entire credit card at the end of the month. So we're adding 135 in there, which is what we spent. And this was week 3, so in total we should have 335. So let's, easy enough. 1, 2, 3, 20, 35. So we've got everything we've spent on the credit card right here. Just a way to build our credit and earn cash back, because it is a cash back credit card, so why not? It's very easy. It hasn't always been easy though. This is the first time I've done a great job with credit cards, and not such a good job in my past though. I will say that. I was not taught very well on how to do a credit card, and it showed. Alright, so this is just going to go into my back to the bank, and it'll go to the bank whenever I get there. So that means we didn't take, well, we did take from account, well, it's not account buffer, it's a different thing. Okay, just forget I said that. Alright, for save the change, let's go ahead and add that up. See what we managed to put towards our account buffer this week. That's $2.06. Kind of low, but we didn't do a lot of digital spending this time, so understandable. 747, 135, and $2,918 is 3,800 even. Yep, it's been one of those weeks. We had taxes, we had this garden, so I was pulling from different areas trying to make that garden happen. I still have to get more soil, so yeah, I gotta figure out where that's gonna come from too. But we're done with this portion of this video. Now we gotta do the last thing, which is our bills. So we have tracked our bank spending, our credit card spending, and our cash spending. And now we track our bills. So let me go ahead and transfer these numbers over to my main budget book so that I have all the numbers in one spot. And I can retire this for the week. Alright, so bank spending, we spent $747, credit card $135, cash $2,918, and then we added $2.06 this week. So I can put this away for now, till next week. And now let's get our running balance as of right now. $19.06 in bank, 200 and 135, so 335 in credit card, 1655 and 2918, so we spent 4,573. I'm going to put taxes here. Anytime it's like highly elevated beyond what's normal for us, I like to just write it there, so if I ever look back, I'm not sitting here confused going, how in the world did we spend that much money that week? So we have like vacation, and then taxes, so I just like to know why that is extraordinarily larger. Alright, so now we're going to move on to the last portion of this video, which is tracking our bill pay. Everything that I have except for the credit card is on auto pay, so everything comes out on its own. My job is just to check each week, make sure it came out on its own, and see how much it was, because these prices seem to fluctuate whenever they want to. So this past week, the only things that came out were the second prime, which was $16.19. I see I wrote 99 here. That was supposed to be 19. Okay. Studio Paint, which is right here for is $9.69, so it's gone up too. I need to keep that in mind for Studio Paint. Should be 10 now. All right, trash did come out for $156. Glad to see it didn't go up, but I did find another trash company, so I might be changing to them. It's like half that price. All right, for YouTube Premium, that was another thing that came out. So let's put, I think this is actually my son's. So $13.99 there. And that is it. That's the only things that have come out so far. For the month, we still have all of these bills and these up here. All of that money is already in the bank, so that's always nice. Let's go ahead and plug this in on my calendar just so that everything is caught up and up to date and I'm not behind on anything. Alright, so Studio Paint looks like it's gone up. It's $9.69. I need to make a note of that on all my things. Fun stuff. For trash, that did come out. It comes out quarterly, so $156 for that. Amazon Prime did come out, and that was for $16.19, and my son's YouTube Premium came out for $13.99. That is it. It's all come out since then, so we still just have these few, and then we'll be done with our bills for the month. Oh no, I don't want April to pass by that fast. This is my favorite month because it's my birthday month, and I know some of y'all have a birthday in this month too, so go us. Anyway, we did do the cash stuffing last week for our full-time. Actually, it might have dropped on this day, and then we just did our WTF Wednesday, but it was today. So we will be doing our cash stuffing of our Modus paycheck tomorrow. Be looking forward to that. But as you can see, we're all done. We've tracked all the things. Thank you for being here with me. I hope you enjoyed it, and I will see you in the next video, which should be tomorrow, aka Friday. I've got most of my stuff planted. I don't know, there's another big plant day coming up, so it'll be posted when it's posted, but regardless, it'll be another cash stuffing. So I'll see you guys in that video. Have a great one, and as always, until next time, bye.